Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Craig Campbell from Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards, and yeah, here today you can see I got a '78 Cecil Cooper autograph card. Had this one for a while. Cecil was one of my favorite Milwaukee Brewer players. Man, was he ever a solid first baseman. And have no idea when I picked this card up. I don't remember, but it is autographed by him, and had this card for quite a while, so I just don't remember getting an autograph, to be honest with you. And got this Ben Ogilvy, '86, and he was signing somewhere at like a mall or something like that, and got it autographed. He was a great player. Came over from the Tigers in a trade, and he had some really just nice, solid years with Milwaukee, and just a great addition to that team. Good outfielder. Just one of the fun guys. But speaking of autographs, this is one of my favorite all-time players in baseball, Diamond Don Money, and came up with the Phillies, and actually was drafted by the Pirates in 1965, and he got traded to the Phillies in 1967 for Hall of Famer Jim Bunning. And there was like 7 other players in that trade too as well. And so Don was a good player with the Phillies. And his rookie card is a 1969. It's a dual card. He shares it with Larry Colton. And this 1970 card is an all-star rookie card, which I need to get. That I'd love to get it signed by Don Money. And I also need it for my all-star rookie, the Topps all-star rookie trophy collection anyway. So I need to pick up a couple of 1970 Don Money cards. But this is a 71 card. And with the Phillies, and just a great card. Nice signature on it. And Don Money was just such a good player. Played with the Phillies from 68 to 72. Then finished up with Milwaukee from 73 to 83. He also has a 72 card, which I don't have, and that's also with the Philadelphia Phillies. So he played with the Phillies, as I said, from 68 to 72, and the Phillies, they were looking to make some room. They had a third baseman. That guy right there had a third baseman coming up through the minor leagues and needed to make some room. And so they ended up trading good old Don Money for Mike Schmidt. That trade worked out for both teams, especially for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt, in my opinion, is the greatest third baseman of all time. And just a nice rookie card there. The great Mike Schmidt. So they traded Mike Schmidt for Don Money, and he came to the Milwaukee Brewers. And the great airbrushed hat with Veteran Stadium behind, and the pinstripes of the Phillies. But there's Don Money. Nice signature on that. So Don Money came to Milwaukee. He was really one of the the only great player that they had on their team. I don't want to say great, but he was a really good player, and was kind of the pride and joy of Milwaukee in the early days. That's for sure. I don't have his 1975 or 74 card, but I do have the 75 that's autographed. And just a real nice card there with Don Money. And he was an all-star in 1974. And that was probably his best season, was 1974. He had 178 hits, 32 doubles, and 629 at-bats. He also had 19 stolen bases. And that year, 1974, he set the errorless record for third baseman. He broke the record at 78 games. He ended up having an 86-game errorless streak that had 257 chances and no errors. So Don Money was a solid third baseman. Became a really good hitter for Milwaukee as well. And, this here is the 1975 SSPC, I believe it's called. I believe that Keith Olbermann did the write-ups on the back of these. I have a few other, a Thurman Munson, some other ones, but Nice autograph, Don Money, with the old Milwaukee Brewer logo. Move to the 1976. Real nice signature. Don had a really solid career for Milwaukee, and he was one of their main guys. The 77 is a favorite design card of mine with a nice signature right there. In 1977, he hit a career high 25 home runs, had 83 RBI, and scored 86 runs. And just a good season. 1978 was his best year for hitting average. And finished up with a 293 average, and he was the first Milwaukee Brewer to be named a starter in the All-Star game. And I can remember with great pride seeing Don Money announced as a starter for the All-Star game, because Milwaukee, it was pretty woeful really up until 78. They were bottom of the barrel in the American League East year in and year out. And in 78, they really started to become a pretty good team, which led all the way to the 82 World Series. So just, again, a really nice Don Money card. And I did look. I have this 78 Don Money card graded. Remember, I bought a few of the Milwaukee Brewer players, and this was one of them here. Oops, 1979. And the 1980 Don Money autograph. Again, 1982 was the year that they finally made it to the World Series, his only World Series exposure, Don Money. And didn't have a very good postseason, but he was getting up there in age by then, and it's still just a solid player. One of the icons of the 1970s, early 80s Milwaukee Brewers. This is his 83. And I believe he did have a card issued in 84, which would have been his last card. Don is still alive. He was born in June of 1947. And for his career, he had a 261 average, hit 176 home runs, 729 RBI. He had finished with 1,623 hits, and had a 328 on-base percentage for his career. Scored 798 runs and 6,200 at-bats. So a very productive career for Don Money. In 2005, he was inducted into the Milwaukee Baseball Walk of Fame, and he said it was his greatest honor of his career. So, Diamond Don Money, one of my childhood heroes. Great player for the Milwaukee Brewers in the 70s. And I'm really thinking about getting into a little bit of TTM. I know there's quite a few of you guys that do it that I follow, and would like to get into TTM. And this is one of the cards I want to get signed. Right here. This beautiful 1970 Nolan Ryan. And picked this one up from Sammy Thunder at Strongsville. This is a great candidate to get autographed. It's a beautiful card. Early Nolan Ryan. Very, very sharp. There's a very light crease in here that you can't hardly see. I'm not going to show it to you because you can't hardly see it. And so if I know it's there, that's good enough. But this is a beautiful card, I think, to get signed by Nolan Ryan. So I'm going to probably send it off to the Nolan Ryan Foundation, pay the fee, and get it autographed. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about getting a little bit into TTM, and I'd like to open that door up and explore that to expand my hobby. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Again, I want to get this Nolan Ryan sent off and get it autographed. All right, guys, take care.